Hey YouTube, Ian here with another Pokemon Black and White battle, this time with Maniac, Maniac. He's one of the figureheads over at the Poke Center, so go check that place out if you haven't. It's great. I'm using totally random guys, and he's using a pretty strategic team of awesome. And so let's just do it. Here we go. I start with face palms, I go for the Dragon Pulse. He's gonna start off with his Rower Cake, his Spirit Tomb, and he's gonna Will-O-Wisp me right off the bat, which is annoying. However, it's not my physical dragon, so I think that's okay. But I think wrong. Because now I go for the Dark Pulse. He predicts that, goes into his Scizor, and takes it. And I usually have a Life Orb on this guy, but for some reason he has leftovers, so that stinks. I go for the Fire Blast on his Scizor. He predicts that, goes for the Dragon Pulse, goes for his Dragonite, I mean. And I get the burn off, so that's cool. However, he's got the Lumberry. He's packing the Lum, so boo to that. So I switch into Tim Curry, my bro. But he switches, same time, goes into his Gangsta Gangsta. And he gets the bulk up right off the bat. But I figure I can stall him out if I just try my best and pray, because that's all I can really do in this battle. And I thought he might have the Shed Skin ability, but I go for the poison anyway because there's really nothing else I can do. And luckily for me, my praying and dreams and hope and admiration, all that stuff comes true, because now I got him in the Leech Seed Toxic Lock, and he Drain Punches me here, and after 2 bulk ups, it's going to do a hefty sum, but not enough. And toxic damage is just racking up. I get him with the Power Whip, and surprisingly, it does a lot, and there's a reason for that. It was a crit. My bad. But just get me that. It's all I get in this battle, because Maniac is a maniac battler. And I take out his Gangsta, but now he sends in his Cereal Chef. And he's able to use his Alakazam to great effect. I envied him in this battle. Or at least his Alakazam doesn't just die like mine always does. So I send him a Toppy Slim, a Hitmontop. He predicts the Fake Out, goes right into his Roar Cake. And I switch back out into Face Palms, predicting the burn. And we're just predicting each other all over the map. So it's cool. And I'm getting burned. And I might predict, I'm trying to predict something, over-predict, and I go for the Dragon Pulse, knowing it's going to do neutral damage to Spirit Tomb, but he Pain Splits, so it's a pain. I'm really liking his Spirit Tomb's build. I might snatch it for later. But anyways, now he goes into his Landlord. I go for the Dragon Pulse, hoping he's not going to go into his Landlord, but he does, and he's going to U-turn right here. Oh no, he's not. I'm going to switch back into my Scyther, and now he's going to U-turn, and that would have just owned Facepalm, so lucky me. Glad that doesn't happen anymore in this battle. Oh wait, it does. Now he's going to send in his Spirit Tomb again. I got my Hangnail out, loud and proud, but I'm going to switch out into my Facepalms again as he goes for the Taunt. So, I guess a good prediction. I mean, Taunt does nothing to my Facepalms, so that's cool. But my Facepalm's going to get burned, and now he can just go for the Sucker Punch. Not going to kill me, but, I just go for the Fire Blast. That's not going to do shit. So, boo for me. Boo for you. Boo for everyone. And, yeah, I'm at 10 from the burn, and he can just Sucker Punch me. Should have switched there. Should have saw that coming, but, I'm so bad with Sucker Punch. When I use it, I always get predicted, and then I can never see it coming, even though he's used it many times this battle. I should have seen that. Send in Tim Curry, go for the Protect, knowing that a burn will just be able to take out his Roar Cake, and I don't want to get anything on my Tim Curry. Tim Curry's clean as a whistle. Now he goes back into his Cereal Chef as I switch out into my Hangnail, and he predicts this and goes for the Hidden Power Ice, I think. So, there you go. That's how to use an Alakazam. That is what's up. Yeah. He goes back into his Scizor, and it's a Scyther vs. Scizor battle. I roost up, so it's even, but then I switch out because Scyther can't fight his grandpa. Fighting your grandpa's like a losing battle. So I switch out. Going him on top, he bullet punches me. Bullet punches the shit out of me. And my Hitmontop just dies after taking life orb damage. So now it's son versus grandpa yet again. He bullet punches me, and I figure out even more so why you never fight grandpa, because he just bullet punches me to death. And I'm thinking he must have a choice band at this point. Did not see that coming. Definitely didn't do me right, because I sent in Mortal Kombat here, but he can just bullet punch the crap out of my whole team. Maniac, you a crazy, crazy man. I'm going to send out my Star Fox, my sexy lady, and he's going to switch out into his Landlord and go for the U-turn, which is going to do a lot. I mean, Star Fox is pretty bulky, but still, that did a lot. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam as he switches in his grandpa, and my lefty recovery will make it look better. Make me look better, but after that bullet punch, all I can do is take out grandpa before dying a terrible, terrible death. And he's going to send in his Landlord and just U-turn for the win. So, great battle, Maniac. If you enjoyed this, please rate, comment, subscribe, because it's all over but the crying. Now his cereal chef's just going to spoon feed me death, so hope you enjoyed, everyone. Peace out!